Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam says talks continue with Washington to try to make a decision about Medicaid expansion.
Now, Haslam says he'd like a decision before the legislative session begins in January.
Today, a group in favor of expansion rallied on Capitol Hill. As News Channel 5's Mark Bellinger reports, they delivered a petition to the governor's office containing thousands of signatures.
Stand in the coverage gap between those who have insurance and those who do not.
It was a small group, but they carried a big stick. At the foot of their rally sat a binder containing the signatures of more than 47,000 people. It was a petition asking Governor Haslam to expand Medicaid in Tennessee.
My daughter was born here in
Speakers like
Nashville,
Michelle
Tennessee.
Fardan told powerful stories. Her daughter died in July. She didn't have health insurance.
Do the right thing. I want the governor to know that he needs to do the right thing. If he has the power to make the change, then do it for the people.
Maryville resident Larry Drain started the petition. He says several months ago he and his wife were forced to separate after 33 years of marriage. It was the only way she could keep her health insurance.
We have a petition that basically says, please expand Medicaid and let me live with my wife.
Linda Drain is one of the estimated 160 to 300,000 Tennesseans who fall into the Medicaid coverage gap in Tennessee.
We have found over the past several months there are several couples that have had to split up because they were in the same position that we are. They've had to split in order for one to keep their medical coverage.
The Drains walked the petition over to Haslam's office, where he again wouldn't meet them. A staff member did instead.
It's time for him to step up, be the governor that he's supposed to be the one we thought he was going to be when he was elected.
Later, we talked to the governor.
I appreciate where they're coming from in their perspective. Obviously, we have our challenges too. We have to have something that, again, that we can get approved, that the state can afford, where it doesn't crowd out everything else in our budget.
The decision not to expand Medicaid has cost the state of Tennessee an estimated $815 million. Proponents of expansion say that could have easily covered the Tennesseans who are in the so-called Medicaid coverage gap. Mark Bellinger, News Channel 5 HD.
Many Republican state lawmakers have been opposed to expanding Medicaid. They say it adds to the national debt, and there's no guarantee that down the road the money will keep coming from Washington.